Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. It is Friday afternoon in London, 5 p.m. here. Welcome to Friday Flexes with me, Tracy Forsyth, the creator and host of Yoga in the Boardroom. So just a reminder that Yoga in the Boardroom is really about how to use techniques from yoga. Oh, sorry, you could probably hear my dogs going bonkers. Somebody's just knocked on the door. How to use techniques in yoga at the office, at your desk space, really just to enhance your physical and mental well-being. And this session on a Friday afternoon really came about because it's the time of the week where most of us have been at our computers or hunched over our laptops for way too long, sitting down, concentrating, working hard, whether you're in an office or at home. And it's the time that we need to stretch it out and release some tension before we have our weekend. Okay, so I wonder how you all are. I have had a very intense week, lots of thinking, lots of concentrating, and lots of frowning at my computer because that's how I look when I'm concentrating. So I am definitely ready to stretch it out. So if you're ready, I presume we are, let's get going. Okay, so deep breath in and then sigh it out. Deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Deep breath in and sigh it out. So I just want to start today with some ujjayi breathing, which is oceanic breath, because I think it's just incredible for helping you feel completely relaxed. So you're going to inhale through the nose with a slight constriction in your throat so that it makes a bit of a sound on the way in like this. It's almost like the ocean coming in. And then you're going to breathe out with through your nose again, but with your mouth shut and making a sound like a sigh, but with your mouth shut, like the ocean going out. So inhale, making a noise, and then exhale. And it's called oceanic breath because it's almost like you create the sound of the ocean coming in and going out. And if anybody remembers what it's like to be by the sea, it's incredibly relaxing. Okay, so oceanic breath, we're going to do 10 rounds. So with me, inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Okay, so that was 10 rounds. So just hold on for a minute and just see if you can feel the effects of that ujjayi or oceanic breath on your system. I sort of feel very velvety and calm is how I would describe it. See what you think. And then when you're ready, blink, open your eyes, and just start a little bit of gentle movement. So first, just with our necks, those are the bits. That's the bit with me that always gets very, very tight. So just gently rocking from side to side, just to loosen up those side neck muscles. So you might be able to hear some creaks and clicks It might be very tight one side or the rest or the other side, but just loosen it up slowly, slowly. And keep your shoulders down. So almost as if you want to keep your shoulders or each shoulder away from the ear as it stretches up. Okay, lovely. And just a little bit of like neck stretching it out. So we're going to sit up nice and tall and then tilt your chin down to your chin. Sorry, your chin down to your chest. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your neck. And then roll your chin up the side of your chest until you're looking over your shoulder. And then roll it down, chin to chest, all the way through center and up the other side to look over the other shoulder. Down we go, all the way down again in a sort of U shape or a smile shape, whatever you like to think, a bowl shape, and up over the other side. And down we go, down to the center, and then up the other side, back to center, and then up to neutral. Okay, and then here, just rolling your shoulders back and down, just take a gentle tilt up, so chin and nose to the ceiling. Just be careful you don't constrict the back of your neck. Okay, and down, and again, up we go, just stretch it up. Do you notice any tightness in your throat? You know, the throat is that place of expression. You know, when we're upset or finding it difficult to say something or express ourselves, it gets very tight there, doesn't it? It's the kind of center of expression. One more time, up we go. Okay, stretching it out. And then just some deeper neck stretches. So bring one hand up and onto the opposite ear. And then tilt down, away. You can put a bit of pressure with that hand, but just make sure you don't like really jolt yourself or hurt yourself. If it's helpful and it creates more of a stretch, then stretch that hand out and push all the way down. That is such a deep stretch for me. I don't know about you. Just keep breathing, by the way. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, really gently come back up and switch over. Very like ballet. Okay, and then so sit nice and tall up and then over to the side. Stretch out the other hand, palm, pressing through the heel of the palm, stretching it out if that increases a deep stretch for you. Do what feels good. We're trying to release the tension, stretch out the muscles that have become very tight over the week. Make micro adjustments as you like, just to make sure that you're feeling the deepest, the kind of stretch that you want to feel. But go at your own pace, don't hurt yourself. Okay, and up. This is reminding me, this weekend I went to the Balance Festival, and I did this thing called House of Voga, which was like yoga for voguing, and this was one of the moves. It was like this, and then like this. I just thought it was very funny. And then they did all kinds of like Vogue movements to yoga, which is good. And actually I'm going to do this one because I've realized it's not like a really lovely one to get those wrists. So if you've been typing or scrolling, has anybody else got a developed thumb muscle around here because the amount of scrolling you do? Okay, House of Voga. Sit back a little bit more so you can see me. Put the backs of your wrists together. Okay, stretch all the way up. Up, 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 up. And then bring your hands down and rotate them and forward like that. So down, just give your wrists some of that flexibility, stretching it up and back, and then down and wrists forward. Isn't that fun? Up we go. And here you can do a little bit of a back bend or forward and then back and stretch all the way up. And if you like, you can gaze up at your hands. They did have a term for these hands. I can't remember what it was now. Queenie, that's what it was. Queenie hands. There we go. Okay, and then let's go back. House of Voga. It looks good, doesn't it? Okay, so arms out to the side. While we're here, we are going to do our eagle arms, cross over. Bottom hand up, top hand up. Clasp hands. If this is enough for you, hang on here. If you want more, raise those elbows and push those hands away from your face. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Other way. And cross over. Bottom hand up. Top hand up. Hang out here. Raise those elbows. Push those hands away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right. And release. Okay. Roll those shoulders. Rolling, rolling. So we're going to go back and forth now, just opening up and kind of really, it's a seated cat-cow. So if you're anything like me, at the end of the week, I just want to like put my hair up in a ponytail. You can do what I'm doing now, just to hold on to the back of your head. And your knees should be wide apart just to give you a bit of stability on your chair. Elbows out, and try and get your elbows back as if they want to like touch the back of the room. So sitting up nice and straight. Inhale, lean back, chin and nose up to the sky, elbows back. Really opening up that chest. Really opening up and arching your back. Doesn't that feel good? I hope it feels good anyway. And then exhale, curl it forward, everything in a little ball. You can go all the way down the chair if you like. Stretch out your lower back. So elbows in between your knees, elbows trying to touch each other. And then roll it all the way up and open the other way. Gaze at the ceiling. Open, open, open. Okay, and then here we go. We're going to round all the way down as far as you would like to go. My ponytail is probably just skimming the floor. And then up again. One more time. All the way up. Elbows out. Gaze up. Back is arched. And then over we go. Curl it over. Round that back. Lean over as far as you would like to go. And then roll it up. And then just relax and shimmy. Shimmy your shoulders, get that mobility into them. Now here we're just going to open up even further by clasping the hands behind the back or grabbing the sock. I've actually got my glasses cleaner here, or glasses cloth here. So you can take, if your hands don't reach, you can take a cloth like this just to roll those shoulders back. I'm going to do it on the chair. So if you're on your chair, clasp your hands and then just literally raise your hands up. If you want to hook your thumbs over the back of the chair, do. I always have problems in this chair because it's such a tiny little back on it, but there we go. So really hold on to the back of the chair. You can actually just hold on to the back of the chair without clasping your hands. Can you feel the stretch in your shoulders, the front of your shoulders, the delts and the pecs probably? So really, really, if you like, just lean forward to increase the stretch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so Gently release. Sometimes when you do that, your hands like ping to the side. Carefully you don't knock out anybody. All right. So now just going back to that hands behind your head, we're just going to go from side to side. So you can either go like this actually, or you can just go free flow. So knees out, so you've got a bit of balance in your lower half, and then we're just going to stretch over to the side and just try and tilt up so that you're looking at the sky, really stretching down your side. Up we come and over and look up the sky. Up we come, over, up at the sky, up we come, over, look at the sky, and one more, there we go, over, up at the sky. Oh, not so easy to talk. And then just a bit more of a free flowy one. Okay, so we're just like literally, I always just used to call this the seaweed movement. It's just like, imagine you are floating. You're a piece of seaweed that is rooted to a lovely piece of coral, if that's what happens. And then you are just moving with the sea, with that oceanic breath, you know? So over we go, really stretching out. Stretch, 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 stretching out the side. So we stretched forward, we stretched back, we're stretching out to the side. Oh, stretching just feels good. And I think it's pretty energizing as well. Okay, so let us do a couple of twists, and then we're going to do some seated pigeon. So twists, what should we do today? I think we should do let's do a really easy one first, which is literally finding your middle, using your hands as a clamp to the front of the table, inhaling the top arm up and open up that chest and twist to the back. Grab the chair, wherever is comfortable for you. On the next inhale, really find your height as if I'm pulling you up through the crown of your head, and then twist to the back. So every inhale, you are giving yourself a little bit more height, and exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist, and release. Okay, swap over hands. The other one goes up and over, grab onto it. And if even this just feels good, doesn't it? Just being in this position, just stretching out, it's like unsticking yourself. I'm sure it is like the fascia around your muscles that gets stuck when you've been sitting at your desk. And so just doing this, stretching it kind of like just releases it and breaks it down. So inhale, find your height. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. And release. Okay, here I'm going to do one that we haven't done in a while. Cross your legs. And put your hands together in prayer position. And then actually, you probably can't see because I'm wearing very blue things today, but that's my top knee. And what we're going to do is hook over the opposite elbow. Okay, so the opposite elbow. So that is this leg, and it's going that way. Okay, so ready? Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, twist. You know what? I'm just going to move this camera slightly. So yeah, crossed over, inhale like this, and then twist and hook, and now hook that elbow against that knee, press that elbow against that knee, and you just really want to just try and straighten up through your spine, long, as if somebody's pulling you from here upwards. So try and create that height. And now I feel that lovely sort of stretch in my hip, sort of hip back, lower back hip. So up, stretch up, and then twist. Press in with that elbow to twist. So stretch up on the inhale, and then press that elbow against the knee to twist. One more time. Inhale up, Exhale, twist. And if you can, you want to try and get your thumbs to the center of your chest. But sometimes, well, it just depends on different people's anatomy, but that's what we're going for. Inhale and exhale. All right, and release. We're going to, like in swan swift movement, go over to the other side. Sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, twist and hook. And see if you can get those thumbs into your heart center first. So inhale, stretching through your spine and the crown of your head. Exhale, twist. Press that elbow against that knee. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. All right. I like just to hang out here, actually. This is when it helps when you've got nice pictures on the wall, or pictures that you like. All right, and release. Okay, so let's do some seated pigeon, which is basically bringing your foot up onto your knee, sitting up nice and straight, making sure that you are sitting on 2 sit bones, your bottom bones. Yeah, and even just doing this, if you've been sitting down a long time, just really stretches out that bit and opens up that hip. So even this is just a really nice stretch. And, you can obviously sit like this under your desk, can't you, when you're on meetings? Just be careful of your lovely, lovely knees. It's not worth trying to force them into something that they're not happy about. We need our knees, so just be respectful to your knees. So if this does hurt, then don't just keep it to a position where it doesn't hurt, it's not a good pain. All right, and here, just place your other foot down flat on the floor and lean forward. So lean forward. I've got a big light blue bit here. So I'm leaning forward with my light blue bit, keeping my back nice and straight and my neck in line with my spine. And I'm just going forward, forward, forward. I can feel it, stretching my glute, stretching out my hip, everything. And just come to a land wherever you want to, whether you want to go all the way down, whether you want to just hang out, leaning on your knee, whatever it is. Wherever you feel that nice stretch, then just stop and hang out there for a bit. Okay, so inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, and come up. And then let's cross over the other way. So ankle on the opposite knee. And again, all my advice about knees on the other side stands for this one as well. I used to be like really obsessed when I was training in yoga to try and do lotus position, which is where you put the 2 feet like that. And I thought, in order to be a good yogi, I really have to be able to do lotus position, and I'm just going to force myself. And my teacher, Lucy, said, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's not about, yoga's not about achievement of positions. It's many other things, but it's not about achieving physical positions. So focus on what your body feels good doing, and what is good for you. I mean, your knees will not thank you if you try and force yourself into lotus position just like that. Okay, all right. So here we go. With that in mind, we're going to lean forward, lean forward, lean forward as far as comfortable as you, where you can get that nice stretch in your bottom and hips, where it feels good, and just relax into it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, lovely. All right, and then goddess pose. Legs apart, nice straight back. Place your hands on your knees. Hands on the knees. I mean, even this is just a nice position. If you really press through the heels of your palms and sort of stretch out your back, your lower back, and then do a little bit of twisting. So leaning in one side to the other, just stretching out the side, stretching out the back. So you can go deeper and deeper at your own pace. Now then, I was curious, I know that this is going out live on my Yoga in the Boardroom page and on my YouTube page. I'm just curious to know where you are tuning in from. So at the end of this, I'd be really grateful if you would just drop me a line in the comments just to know where you are watching from. Sometimes when I have a guest on, I also stream it on LinkedIn. So it'd be really great to know where you are coming from. All right. Right, so here we're just going to, with the legs apart in that goddess pose, we're just going to reach forward for the table, just to another sort of back extension. So if your chair is too far away, like mine is, just come a bit closer. So legs out in that goddess position, and then rest your elbows on the table. So really, really just, and you can... I'm looking up at the camera, but really what I want you to do is just stretch through the crown of your head. So knees are apart in that goddess posture, and you are stretching yourself forward, really, really opening out that lower back. And if you like here, you can even put your forehead on your table or on the backs of your palms, and just give yourself a bit of a massage. So I don't know whether you can see me when I do that, but what I'm doing is this, and then rolling it from side to side. Okay, like that, just to roll it from side to side. All right, a couple more rolls of that. And then up we come. All right, so we're going to finish off with those overhead stretches that I know many of you like, and I like them too. So up we get. Move your chair away. Okay. One of these days I'm going to get a bigger room so that you can really see whole body. But now you can see my amazing jumper. I got this in a charity shop. It is 100% cashmere, brand new, for £30. So I was like really, really pleased with it. Anyway, and it's fantastic. So fingers together, press down, shoulders back and press down. Inhale, the arms go up overhead. You can gaze at the fingers. Exhale, fold forward all the way and hang down. Bend your knees slightly if you need to, if your hamstrings are tight. Inhale, come halfway up, put your hands on your thighs and stretch out as far as you can through the crown of your head. So the spine and the neck are in line. And then let it go forward again. Hang down. Inhale, roll all the way up. Hands go overhead. Clasp them together and stretch them up to the sky. And then here we're going to go from side to side. So over, over, over. Stretch it out. Up we go. And stretch out to the other side. Up we go. Swan dive down into a hug a bear, hug a tree position. So keep your knees bent and your toes facing forward, hip distance apart, your feet, and then just twist around to the side, twist around to the side, and then clasp your hands behind your back again, opening up those shoulders. Raise those hands away from your bottom, still rolling those shoulders back. And if you want, which I always want to, bend those knees, flip from the hips and go all the way over. Hang down. Give your head a bit of a shake. Shake it off. Shake it off. Really just Let gravity do its thing. Uncurl your spine. Just really let yourself let it go. And then release, bend those elbows, release those hands. Let the hands fall down. Grab the elbows with the opposite hand into your ragdoll. Sway from side to side. Release those hands. And then roll up. You can bend your knees on the way up. Roll up vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. Oh, roll those shoulders back. And hands together in prayer position. So I wish you well for the weekend. I will see you here next week. I think next week I've got a very, very special guest, a lady called Lucy Puttergill, who's going to teach us all about particular breath techniques. I've tried them before and they are absolutely amazing. Oh, I've just found the light. So before you go, I would really, really appreciate it if you would just type in the comments where you're looking for, where you're watching this from. It would really be interesting to me. And that's it for now. And I wish you well. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I hope you are feeling a little bit more relaxed and a bit of that tension has gone. All right. Take care.